Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Cubbage. It's so nice to have you here again. I mean, you were just here last week, so I'm so happy that you came back to join me one more time. That is absolutely amazing. So, today, I hope you looked in the description to see what it is that we're making. I think that you will like this one. In fact, you will really, really like this. We are going to make something called chocolate bombs. Now, I don't have the recipe for it in my cookbook. However, it's actually depending on what it is you do and how you use it, it can be very simple. However, you do need to learn a couple of tricks and things, okay? So, this is what we're going to do. I'll show you what we need. Number one, that's the first thing we'll do. And then I'll show you a couple of little tricks that I learned. Okay? All right, sounds good. Now, before I do that, I'm sure you're probably wondering, Mrs. Cubbage, what is a chocolate bomb? I don't want something to eat that's going to explode on me, right? Well, a chocolate bomb is actually something that you put into a coffee mug, and then you pour hot water or hot milk into it, and you put the chocolate bomb into it, and as it heats up, the chocolate will start to melt, and everything that's inside will pop out it'll still stay in your cup, but it'll pop up, and then you could kind of mix it around. So of course there could be chocolate chips inside the bomb, marshmallows, of course, hot cocoa mix is inside, and that's what it is. It's beautiful. Might be some sprinkles in there, might be some sprinkles on there. So that's basically what a chocolate bomb is. And then I'll show you a chocolate bomb that I received as a gift. Believe it or not, I haven't used it yet. I received it over Thanksgiving, and it's so pretty. In fact, maybe I'll just show you that, and then I'll show you how to make them. Okay, so stay right there. Stay right there. All right. So here is a chocolate bomb that I received as a gift over Thanksgiving from one of my students. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm sort of just learning how to make these myself, so mine will probably not be quite as beautiful, but we'll give it a try, right? We'll give it a try. So it is hot chocolate weather, right? It is hot chocolate weather, and you're, of course, I'm sure, going to want to drink some hot chocolate really soon if you haven't already, right? So I'm going to show you something that I do have. On Amazon, I did purchase a hot chocolate bomb mold. However, you technically don't need the mold. You don't really have to buy the mold. You could actually, if you have anything that's kind of shaped round like that, you can put a piece of foil inside of it and just kind of shape it around. Now, it's not going to end up as smooth as this chocolate bomb. It's going to have a little texture. It's going to be a little wrinkly on it, but that's okay. If you just want to make one quickly, that's a great way to do it. Okay. So I'm going to show you what I have to make the chocolate bombs that I'm going to make today, and then we'll get started. Okay. Now, of course, I showed you my mold. That's what I got off of Amazon. I have some sprinkles so we can decorate it so it'll be nice and pretty. Hot chocolate mix from nuts.com, but you could use whatever mix you like or whatever mix you have. That's no problem at all. I have some mini marshmallows because I know everyone loves marshmallows, right? I'm going to use some white chocolate chips, some baking chips. You can use whatever chocolate you want, but like I said, I've been learning about how to make these, And I've learned that like chocolate, like real chocolate, gets kind of melty kind of fast. So I was using the white chocolate to kind of help the mold stay together a little longer. And then I'm able to go ahead and fill it and put them all together the way that they should. But you could use whatever you like. And I've got some strawberry candy melts, and I was thinking about just kind of decorating them, kind of like it's not like I said, it's not going to be quite as lovely, but I'm going to try, right? You always have to try. And then I'm going to show you a little trick that I learned here. I have let me see, where's my plate? Okay. So I have a plate here, and it's going to be funny when you see what happens with this plate. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it like that, okay, for you to wonder a little bit. What are we going to use that plate for? All right, shall we begin? I think we shall. All right, so I'm going to use, like I said, I've been practicing. So I'm not going to make a whole lot because I, believe it or not, ruined some chocolate trying to make the chocolate bombs, but that's okay, right? All in the name of science and the science of cooking, right? All right. So I'm going to use up my white chocolate baking chips, okay? And of course, if you want to use any other kind of melting chocolate, that would be terrific. So I'm going to put it in my microwave, and I'm going to stick close by because I want to make sure that it doesn't burn, right? That's so bad when it burns. And white chocolate melts rather fast, so we should be okay. So I'm just going to stick close by, as I said. Yep, see, it's already starting to melt. Already starting to melt, but it's not quite there yet. So maybe another 5 seconds. All right, but again, it depends on your microwave. Just stay close just to make sure. All right. Also, I forgot to tell you, you might want to have one of these. What is this, Mrs. Cubbage? A paintbrush, yes. And I'll tell you why very soon. All right. So, this white chocolate is terrific. It's already ready. All right, so see, it's nice and melty already. All right, so I'm going to pull you closer so you can see me put it into the mold. Now, what you want to do is you want to use your spoon, okay? And some of the molds for the chocolate bombs are a lot larger than this mold that I have. And actually, that's okay. You just have to make sure that you have the right amount in there. It takes a little practice, but you'll get it. All right, so this right here is what you have to do. You have to use the spoon, okay? I'm going to use the spoon to press the chocolate around the mold, okay? Now, I'm going to do the same thing. I see you have to turn it around too because you never know. See, that was tricky right there because I thought that I'd gotten that side, but I didn't. It's okay. See that? So you just kind of spin it around. You're going to do the same thing with this one. Okay. And then I have been told that what you want to do is go over this 2, maybe 3 times on the inside of the, you want to put more chocolate. You want to melt more chocolate and put it into the mold, and then just keep layering and layering. But I've noticed, believe it or not, with the white chocolate, I've technically only had to do one. So I'm going to put this in the freezer and I'll be right back, okay? Stay right close by. All right, so while we wait, we could start to get other things ready. So remember, I said that I do have these strawberry candy melts, and I'm kind of curious to work with these. They smell so good. Look how pretty. I'm going to put them in here. I'm not going to put a lot because I'm only going to show you how to make one. All right, see? I'm going to melt it in this big container, but that's all right. All right. Again, stand by just to make sure. You want to stand by. And again, they melt so fast. They melt super fast. So you want to kind of keep your eye on it constantly. Now, please, when you make this, I want you to make sure that you get some nice brushes, but please don't use brushes that you've already had around the house unless you have like fresh packs in there and stuff, because you don't want to get like actual paint or something like that on your chocolate bomb. You just don't want to do it. All righty. So it's actually looking pretty good here. I'll show you. Looking pretty good. So we're going to melt. We're going to press that around a little bit. Can you see that? And you know what? I might do an experiment with this one. But again, I won't hold you up for you to watch me experiment with that. All righty. And then, all right, we have that. All right, that's good. We have our sprinkles. Now, these are silver, but you can use whatever you want, whatever the season is. I have a feeling you're probably going to want to make these, and they are actually fantastic to give as gifts. I mean, as I said, this is adorable, and I'm like, this looks so good. I want to use it, but it's so pretty. But I better use it soon, right? You could use whatever kind of hot chocolate mix that you have. I just happen to have gotten lucky and purchased some nuts.com. And again, I have my mini marshmallows. So I'm going to check in the freezer and see how it's doing. Give me one quick moment. All right, it's getting close. It's getting close, maybe about 1 more minute. Okay, so while we're waiting on that, see how quickly that white chocolate, it melts fast and it sets fast. All right, so I'm going to heat up this plate, and you're going to see why in a moment. Okay, I'm going to heat it for 1 minute. All right, and when you're working with chocolate could be a little bit finicky. Okay, and what we're going to use this for is to help make smoother edges on the chocolate bomb. And just like this one here, right? The people that made this, they probably have some type of fancy equipment for it, but I don't. So we're gonna try it our own way, right? I try it our own way, see how it works. Actually, it works pretty well. It's been working for me pretty well. So I'm gonna keep my eye on the strawberry. Now look how pretty that is. And it smells divine. If you like strawberries, I think that's something you will like. All right, one more second for the plate. Remember, the plate is hot. All right, so we're gonna set the plate down, and then I'm gonna move over and grab those bombs. Hold on just a moment here. All right, it's looking great. Looks fantastic. All right. So here we are. We have this amazing mold. It did a wonderful job. Now I'm going to show you how to, oh, you know what? I need some, gonna need some wax paper. All right. Now, because your hands are warm, what a lot of people will do is they'll use gloves so they don't get too sticky. But I've been learning, as I said, about this white chocolate, and I've been able to kind of pop it out really, really quick without it melting. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to pull you closer, if that's okay. All right. Pull you closer so you can see that. And all you have to do with this is just gently, look at that. It just rolls right out. Same with this one. Boom. Very, very simple. All right, now, remember I told you about that plate that we warmed up, right? Let me move this over here for just a moment. All right, so we're going to use that in just a moment. Put this here. But first, we want to use, I'm going to get our hot chocolate powder. And this is what we're going to do. Now watch this. So simple. All right, well, before I do that, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to put this on the hot plate. And look how quick that was. It actually evened out my half a bomb here because it was a little bit, I don't want to say out of sorts, but it wasn't quite straight. Okay. Now, you want to be careful when filling it. If you get a little messy, that's okay. That'll be all right. I'm going to add some of the marshmallows. I just had hot chocolate day with my preschoolers yesterday. They were super excited. So, but I didn't do these chocolate bombs because I didn't want them running around and being too hyped up on sugar, right? All right. And then I'm going to take this one and see how the edges are just a little wonky a little bit. So I'm going to set that there. Look at that. Quick. Not bad. Maybe I'll do it again. Quick. Very nice. Now, what you do is just gently put these pieces together. at that. Now, there we go. Now, because the wonderful world of video is absolutely amazing, of course, right? I already have chocolate bombs that are ready. Again, like I said, my birthday was yesterday, so I'm not going to drink one of these because I've been all sugared up from having cupcakes and fun things already. I think I'll forgo having a drink of hot chocolate right now. But remember, I had this beautiful strawberry melts here. And then, even if it's a little clumpy, that's all right. A little clumpy. But you might want to make just some fun little strips on there. And then, here we go. And then I'm going to sprinkle some of the sugar on here. Well, sprinkles. And there you go. A delicious chocolate bomb. What do you think? So, believe it or not, I have plenty more of these to make. I do. Oh my goodness. Because we are going to do hot chocolate day at my church on Sunday if the weather holds up. Now, remember I talked about that paintbrush? I was noticing on the side that there is a little opening right there, just a little. So I put a little bit of the chocolate in there and I use that to kind of brush it in on the side. So what do you think? Oh, I hope that you like it and I hope that you enjoy it. But don't eat too many of them, okay? Don't drink too many of them. Remember, you could put them inside of a mug, okay? And make sure your grown-up helped you with the hot water or the hot milk, whatever it is that you want to make your hot chocolate, and watch all of those fun things pop up. It's going to be so cool. That's why they call it a chocolate bomb. Thank you so, so much for joining me. I'm so happy that you could join me again. I will see you again next week for more fun with Cooking Fun with Mrs. Cubbage. Have a great day and be very, very safe. See you soon. Bye.